Hello. I thought I'd take a look at some paint that I've been buying in the last few weeks. These are a system I've not used before, mainly Vallejo with a bit of Tamiya. But I saw some of these sets online a few weeks ago, and I thought I'd try them out. Now, I haven't actually bought all these all at the same time. This represents 3 different purchases over the last couple of months, 2 or 3 months. So sort of 3 different sets. I've got the 4 paints in a set, uniform colours, and then I've got some box sets. These are all from Mig Jiminez ammo, and some bottles of 2 or 3 different types of stuff here. So let's clear the decks a little bit, move those out of the way, and we'll move these over here, and we'll look at the smaller sets. So first up, we've got Soviet uniforms, and we've got 4 different colours. There we go: pale green, pale yellow green, dark olive green, and medium Russian green. Now, the reason that I thought I'd buy these really was, I mean, I could probably, in fact I have in the past, recreate a paint system for a uniform by mixing different colours, but it's a case of you never quite get the mix right, the shading right, and so when it comes to painting them, painting more of them a bit later, they're all slightly off. So I thought it might be nice to try a system where all the colours are fixed, so you get your shading, you get your highlights all in one go. So we've got the Soviet uniforms World War II set. We've got the winter uniforms. Again, 4 colours, and here they are. White for figures, light grey, mid grey for your shading, and matte earth. We've got a US infantry set. We've got uniform green base, light sand, uniform yellow sand, and brown base. And I mean, they won't cover all the colours of the uniform. You're still going to need various other bits and pieces, you know, boots, helmets, packs, whatever, weapons. But they'll give you the bulk of the colours needed for the uniforms. And finally, I've got German field grey uniforms. So what have we got? We've got field grey highlight, field grey shadow, and black outline. Now, as you can see, I've not used these yet, because I've not painted any World War II stuff up. At the moment I'm working on some Napoleonic stuff, but anyway, what I did want to point out, I don't know if this pack's open, I'll perhaps show you in one of the box sets. So that's the 4 paint sets. Then I've got these box sets, and there are 6 paints in each of these. So let's just open one up. This is the weapons colours, and oops. So turn the colours round so you can see what we've got. Whoops, there we go. Oh dear me. So we've got 3 colours for the metallic and the wood. So you start off with a dark brown shadow, then you got a wood primer shine, and then a red brown, and then for the metallic parts we've got a satin black, a polished metal, and a gunmetal. But I think it's probably that way round in terms of dark to light. And the thing that I was going to point out, unlike Vallejo, these ones come with the old stirring ball inside, which helps with mixing. I've gone through a lot of my Vallejo stuff, and I've bought some of these steel balls on eBay, and so I'm just a bit distracted by bloody daddy long legs. Hang on a second. Right, yeah, I've mixed up, I'll put one in a lot of my Vallejo things to help with the mixing of the paint, but the Mig stuff, all the paints have got one already, so that's a nice little addition. So anyway, this was the weapon set, and there's the colours that you get, and then I've got some other sets, and I have used these. I've been using these on my Napoleonics in the last week. We've got the flesh tone set. It's something that I really struggle with, getting the flesh right, and I've used this, and actually I've been straight off the bat with the first lot I did. I was quite impressed. Used a warm skin tone, made a wash out of the burnt sand, and then highlighted with these two, and I think they look a lot better than some of my previous efforts. So I've got a tool colour set, which is a slightly different set to the wood, although it does repeat the gunmetal there, so I've just got to watch out for repeats. So I've got two gunmetals there, but the others aren't repeated. I've got a tank tyres and tracks. That's another thing. I tend to lack detail on in my tank tracks. I just tend to paint them red hull, or hull red, with a black wash, and then a quick dry brush with gunmetal or something like that. But so I'll see how these work out. And lastly, I was looking for something for my modern Afghanistan, Iraq type stuff that I'm doing. So this is a nice multicam set, and there's the colours. So that's the box sets, and then finally, just this week, I thought I'd try out some others of the Mig offerings, and I've got four types of stuff. So let's start off with these unusual looking things. We've got brushes. So I've got a dust brusher, a rust brusher, and a dark mud. And as you can see, these are brushes. They're like the old makeup stuff. So literally just pull it out of the bottle and brush it on. I've not used these yet. These are for obviously going to be useful for vehicles, and I'm not doing any vehicles right at the moment. Then we've got some filters. So I've got 5 here. Again, probably more useful for vehicles. Although I could perhaps use them on uniforms as well. and panel linings. I'm not entirely sure what the difference between the filter and the panel lining in terms of makeup of these things, but so we've got some brown panel wash black and some red, dark red brown, and these are just samples. They do loads of these, and then I've got some of the effects. So we've got dark mud, we've got fuel stains, and light dust. And again, these are painted on or drizzled on or whatever you like. All liquid as opposed to the powder that you can get. So that was just a quick look at some of the additions to the paint systems that I'm using, and we'll see how we go once we get onto the vehicles, and perhaps do an update then. So thanks for watching.